Boruto is finally over. There was no chance for him to live if it was like this. Yeah, you heard it right. Boruto's death has indeed been confirmed in chapter 13. This is very different from Naruto's story. The fate given to Naruto was one that could bring about great changes to the shinobi world, while the fate given to Boruto at this time is one of his death. Kashin Koji tells Boruto about the dark fate he has. Because this fate has been foreseen by Kashin Koji, it means all possible future paths lead to Boruto's death caused by Jura. So what does the future hold for Boruto? Oh yeah, today is my day. Boruto is over. Let's talk about Boruto in chapter 14. But before that, likes and subs, please. Thanks. Talking about the future is exciting, but what if the future is about death? Boruto's death by Jura will bring our speculations closer to the fact that Jogan will awaken when Boruto will die for the second time. Who will Boruto be saved by this time? My assumption will remain the same, that the one who saves him will be Himawari. But before we talk about that, we will first talk about fate and the future. By the way, have you ever compared about the difference between Kashin Koji's power and Momoshiki's power? Nowadays, everyone already assumes that Kashin Koji and Momoshiki already have the same power, which is the power to see the future. But if indeed they have the same power to see the same future, but there is a difference. For example, Kashin Koji has the power to see the future, while Momoshiki has the ability to see fate. Does this sound different, guys? And the future and fate are the same thing? In my opinion, they are different. Fate and the future are very different. Momoshiki can only see one's fate, but fate is often predetermined and imposed on a person by the gods. As you already know, the fate Boruto has is to lose everything, and it will really happen and will be unavoidable. While Kashin Koji is the one who gained the ability to see the future and all possible futures. There is a difference between fate and the future. The future is something that will happen, while fate is already fated for each individual. But even so, it is not 100% absolute that it will happen, but there is a chance to be changed. The fate of Boruto losing everything cannot be changed, but the fate of Boruto being killed by Jura can still be changed. What do you think? Does this make sense, guys? Now we will talk about Boruto's death, which has been confirmed by Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji said that Jura was one of the factors in Boruto's death. If Boruto does not succeed in preventing Shinju from evolving, then death for Boruto will come. But will Momoshiki let her vessel die being killed by Jura? Of course not. As long as Momoshiki is in Boruto's body, then at all costs, Momoshiki will prevent Boruto from dying easily at the hands of Jura. I have a theory why I can say this, guys, but before that, don't say that it depends on Masashi Kishimoto. I know that's true, but let's forget about that for a bit, but let's see what happens to Boruto and Momoshiki. One proof that Momoshiki will not remain silent when Jura will kill Boruto is when Jura shoots Boruto's vital parts. Don't you find it strange? How could Boruto be so lucky to avoid Jura's Bijudama laser attack? Even though he said that he had targeted Boruto's vitals directly, I wonder if it was really because of Boruto's luck? Certainly not. It must be due to the intervention of Momoshiki. And why can I be so sure that it was Momoshiki who had thwarted Boruto's death from Jura? And in my opinion, although this is not explained in the manga, it is possible that Momoshiki had stopped time when Jura fired at Boruto. I think we will find out this fact in the near future. This is just a theory, but so far Momoshiki has never kept quiet when the vessel is about to die. So let's wait for confirmation from Momoshiki. Then, will Boruto forever be able to avoid his death? I don't think so, because maybe Kishimoto and Mikio will create a moment where Boruto has to protect someone with his own body. When he does that, Momoshiki will probably be made unable to protect Boruto from his death. Well, it is at times like this that I think the moment of Jogan's appearance is most appropriate. There will be someone who is made to sacrifice for Boruto to come back to life later. If Momoshiki cannot prevent Boruto's death, it means that Momoshiki can no longer do anything to help Boruto. The last time he had given the rest of his karma for Boruto's body when he was killed by Kawaki. And if Boruto dies once again, then Momoshiki will not be able to do anything. And because of that, the one who can help Boruto later is an external factor. And the possibility of that external factor is Himawari. There is no need to debate or doubt because only Himawari has the power to revive or heal Boruto's wounds. Because after Kurama has returned, the plot armor for Boruto is ready to be used at any time. Kurama can be used by Kishimoto-sensei and Mikio to revive Boruto. I don't know what kind of way Kishimoto will make Kurama revive Boruto. Kurama should be able to do this because he is a Biju who has the ability of an extraordinary generation. He was also the one who prevented Naruto's death in the previous story. Kashin Koji himself said that there was actually a possibility where Naruto died at the hands of Ishiki. Then Kawaki managed to plant karma, and planet Earth would be destroyed because Shinju managed to grow and eat the planet. But what Kashin Koji saw did not happen. Who would have prevented Naruto's death? Was it Kawaki or was it Kurama? Both of these characters have just as much potential. Kawaki is a character who is equipped with extraordinary luck. This is why he was able to become one of the children who managed to escape the trials of Amado and Jigen. With his luck, he also managed to trick Ishiki and thwart Ishiki from reviving. Then for Kurama, he has proven to save Naruto thanks to the sacrifices made in order to make Naruto superior to Ishiki. Kurama sacrificed all his life energy to give birth to an extraordinary power that could consume Ishiki's remaining life in a short time. From these two characters, we should already be able to conclude that Kurama is the factor that makes Naruto fail to die. The same thing will likely apply to Boruto. Kurama will prevent Boruto's death and make Boruto awaken the dojutsu we've been waiting for. I'm pretty sure of this because the reason Himawari is still alive today is because she's probably the one who will save Boruto from his death. If you think who will help Boruto to avoid his death, I want to hear your opinion, guys. Speaking of fate, Kashin Koji's fate is currently on the edge of death. Have you ever seen how Jiraiya died at the hands of Pain? At that time, Jiraiya died because he was killed by 6 Pain. Now, Kashin Koji must also experience the same thing. He seems to be killed by those 5 Shinju. I wonder, is it true that Kashin Koji will receive the same fate as Jiraiya in the past? This will certainly be very interesting, because if you look at some of the events that have happened in Naruto's story, a lot of things are the same as Boruto's storyline. Starting from Naruto's attitude with Sasuke, as well as Boruto and Kawaki, who are both struggling to restore everything, and Kashin Koji, who has the power to see the future, like Jiraiya, who has a fate in the future. Although it was because Gamamaru gave the information, but this is still the same thing, and only different about who has it. The point is the adaptation of Naruto's story. Masashi Kishimoto will not eliminate the vibes that exist in Naruto's story. Maybe if Naruto's storyline has a happy ending, maybe Boruto will be the opposite. So what do you think, guys? Like and subscribe. I'm Nim. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye, Data Bio.